Hey yo, Chiksua here. Today we're going to show you guys how to get over 9k score in Guild Boss Einek Hell, but it is also Guild Boss Push Week. So that's really annoying because basically now we have to try hard a little bit more than usual. But yeah, first of all we're going to check the Hell ranking. So looks like this is going to be the #1 team. This one looks pretty similar as well. So it's really hard to tell which team is going to be better because the thing is, theoretically, if you think about it, Gotha would be giving probably more stats, like for example, with a rank up, if you do get a golden rank up. But on the other hand though, a Melascula, she does have the drain, and a drain gives us 50 points each. So we're just going to copy this team here, and now we're going to talk about, okay, which what is called which gear, and also which links we're going to have. So I think you have seen everyone has HP defense besides of Melascula. So Melascula, if you guys are still not aware until today, she gives 20% stats of her own lifesteal, or up to 20%, which means as long as you have 100% or more lifesteal onto her, she's going to give the maximum boost, or at least stat boost onto everyone. So that's pretty important. So the most important link here is going to be definitely a Margaret. So we are going to put on Margaret. She should be on HP. I'm not too sure if she is. If she's on HP, she's fine. Okay, cool. Because obviously we want to have as much HP as possible, because the more HP we have, the more score we're going to get. Here I have to definitely switch out to the 15% gear because it's not on him. And let me see what link she can take. Okay, she doesn't matter at all, at least for now. So we're going to just sort after HP and give those two units the highest HP links. So here definitely him with some more defense isn't bad at all. And then we are also going to who's the second highest here? She's going to be the second highest HP link. And yeah, so obviously we're going to switch the artifact as well, artifact set, because what we need is the first Ragnarok artifact set in order to increase our attack based on the buffs the enemy has. So I think we are pretty much ready and good to go. So we are going to basically switch to HP food, obviously, because I was just farming gold. And yeah, so I would say now we're going to jump in. I'm just taking a look again to about the positioning. So maybe Liz in the left might be a little bit better, because basically Liz, with her we actually can cleanse if we do have a 2-star card, but I'm not too sure if we can do the full strat, because the problem is we have to attack with an hero or with an attribute advantage 10 times, and that's really annoying. That means we are forced to break the shield. Oh, wait a second, we must not eat a dish. Okay, that is bad as well. So we are basically going back when we don't have food activated, and we are going to enter the boss, and let's see how that goes. And now I got rid of my food, so we're just going to enter the Hell difficulty, and let's just see what we should be doing in the first turn probably. So I think because of mainly we want to try to get the 10 times attribute advantage as fast as possible. We are going to hope first of all that he has an ult gauge. If he has an ult gauge, which is very nice, we are going to burn the power strike. Well, power strike should be breaking the shield. We're just going to burn this card as well. We're going to burn this card. I'm debating if we should be for example burning the Tamil card or Liz card, but I think burning the Liz card for a potential 2-star cleanse merger might be not that bad. So we are going to burn that one as well. And now we're just going to jump onto the second turn where we actually do get a run. So here you can see luckily we break the shield, which is very good, and we can also drain already. So if he doesn't have an ult gauge, don't drain, because else you would be missing 50 points times 2 if you have all the missions done. Okay, the card draw doesn't look too bad. So we did 3 times the elemental advantage already, so we're definitely gonna do it's 3 more times, which means we are at 6 now, and I don't think it's gonna be worth it to use the Tamil card. So I think moving it to the right side is probably the best. It's very unfortunate that we got a merger onto the Brunhild, because #1 we deal a little bit too much damage, while it's not enough damage. It's not the 200k damage mark, and that way we are going to draw the ult. But 6 times already, that's pretty good. And we can think about like moving to transition now, or later. And I think maybe moving to transition early isn't a bad thing at all. So let me think about it. We have 6 already. This should be breaking without killing, which means we have 7. With this, it's going to be 8. And now we're going to basically burn cards. So we're going to definitely just burn those 2 cards, I would say. And burning the buff will be good. Because, no, burning the buff next round. So we are going to burn the shield instead. It's a really hard decision, honestly. But yeah. So obviously it would have been optimally if we would have had a cleanse, because the thing is, with the cleanse we would have been able to basically first of all get a few points, and we would have gotten rid of the corrosion, and we would have had more than enough buffs. Because the thing is, his shield is based on his defense, and based on his defense he's going to basically have more or giving our Brunhild more damage. So what we are going to do is definitely we're going to shield with our Tamiel. And we have to work on the Brunhild ult. So what we're going to do is move and move. And here I would say we can just use 1 cleanse for now. Next round we're going to get the ult of Brunhild, and we probably are going to burn this single target. So we're going to just burn this onto I would say the Melascula, because our Melascula is the lowest health. So another thing as well is, if he has 3 ult gauges, you can just quit out immediately, because that is a dead run. So in a perfect run, you are basically hoping for 3 times AoE. If he doesn't 3 times AoE, you can just quit out as well, because that won't give you the maximum score. But let's just see for now what is going to happen. Okay, we get some pretty nice cards, honestly. Here, for example, 2 explosions, that's just 3 explosions. That's just literally a dead run. It's a dead run. You don't want to continue, but we're just going to finish it to show you guys how the run looks like. So basically a explanation run as usual, and then we're going to show you guys hopefully a proper run. So we must not use any Brunhild cards, at least not yet. We are going to use this terrain. Not drain, but we're going to use this, and we're going to shield up. Very unfortunate, we are only drawing 2 ults, but that is at least fine for now. 2 ults will be totally okay. I'm not even sure if we are going to use the ult, but as you can see, we have no freaking debuffs onto us. And if you guys are not aware, the more debuffs our Liz has, the more score we're going to get, because she's going to give everyone 12% HP. I think if you do Guild Boss, you guys know about that. But yeah, here as you can see, because he didn't strip at all, he doesn't even have those defense buffs, which means his shield is absolutely garbage. So we're definitely gonna attack with this. We're definitely gonna drain with this. This should be okay damage, and we have to finish with a human. So I used the 1-star because I'm afraid that we do too much damage. So I think it's smarter to just use the. Okay, we could have used the 2-star for sure. But yeah, I just wasn't too sure if we can use it or not. So the 2-star would have done 200k damage mark as well, which would have given us more score. But as long we finish with a human, especially with the ult of Brunhild, we're going to heal, which is very nice. So using a unit like Skadi, if you don't have Brunhild, wouldn't be too bad as well. Or for example, I guess 11. But yeah, so here as you can see, almost 12k score, and this is a completely dead run, which is not too shabby, but we will do another run. Okay guys, I switched the positioning a little bit, and also we changed the starting. So the starting, I would say, is we're going to break the shield, and then we're going to drain before we're going to use the detonate. The reason for that is that way our detonate deals less damage, and we have potential in milking more points in order to deal those damage caps. So yeah, I think that is a small change which can give you more score. And now we're just going to switch onto the second turn when we actually do get a proper run. Okay, this is definitely a promising card draw. I definitely like the drains, but the problem is this is pretty useless actually. But yeah, let's just see what is going to happen. So I would say we're just going to burn everything, because if we double drain, he won't be able to get the ult yet, so it is totally fine to actually do that. We burn this, and we're going to burn this as well. So hopefully we actually draw a cleanse of another cleanse of Liz would be very nice. We need more Brunhild cards, because right now we don't, or we are not able to get the ult of Brunhild yet. But let's just see what is going to happen. So hopefully we do get a. Okay, nice, very nice. We actually did draw we basically have everything we are looking for. So like for example alone as well, getting more drains is really good. That's just basically 3 points. So what we're going to do is I would say we're going to actually shield here. We are going to, the problem right now, okay, is I think like we don't really want to do this. So I think maybe instead of shielding, we should be moving this to the left side. We're going to move this, we're going to break the shield, and we're going to drain. Definitely the left drain so that we don't get a potential merger. Because the thing is, we want to break the shield and we want to drain, and drain gives us 50 points, so it's really helpful. And now hopefully we're going to draw like another damage card of Liz or anyone. Very sad that we didn't get it, but it's still not the end of the world. So what we're going to do now is we're definitely gonna drain. Okay, we're going to, oh damn, this is actually a hard decision, because I'm debating if we should be staying here for another turn, because the thing is, okay, very sad, he doesn't have 200k damage, he doesn't have 200k HP. The thing is, we need a 2-star buff of Tamir. With the 2-star buff of Tamir and the debuff of Brunhild, we are going to be able to deal the 200k damage mark. And the thing is, if we use the drain, we lose the ult. Actually, it's totally fine to actually lose the ult. So we're going to use the drain. We're going to... No, this doesn't work. This unfortunately doesn't really work out, and I do not know if... let me see if the 1-star actually buffs well enough. So 15%. So I think that might be enough as well. So we're going to drain in order to basically get 50 points. We are able to cleanse, we're going to buff, we're going to ult, and then we're going to cleanse after, because we still want the debuff onto our Brunhild, because if the Brunhild doesn't have the debuff on, then unfortunately it doesn't really work out. But I really hope that with a 1-star buff we're going to be able to deal the 500k damage mark. Okay, very nice, we actually got that. So yeah, here as you can see, that's a lot of cleanse points, and now it depends on the second phase as usual if we actually do get triple AoE or not. Luckily he doesn't have 3 ult gauges, which is one of the important things as well. So we're gonna just move, and I would say we're going to buff up so that we guarantee that he has the maximum amount of defense buffs onto him, because basically he's going to have a stronger shield, which is going to be helpful for us, and that way our Brunhild is going to hit harder. So here, very sad. If he didn't, or very sad that he only double AoEs, so we're just gonna see if he double AoEs in the next round. I'm okay with that, but yeah, let's just see what is going to happen. So we definitely have to do this. We are going to, I would say, using the shield wouldn't be too bad, and maybe cleansing someone. So if the explode happens in the first phase or in the first turn, would have been best if it happens onto one of those two, because we can cleanse for more points if we do have a cleanse. So we're gonna burn it onto I would say her for now, because she's the squishiest of all our units, and hopefully let's just see what is going to happen. Like, it would have been a little bit better if we would have had like more drains, for example. That would be super helpful. But yeah, if he double AoEs now, that is totally fine. Okay, we actually do have double drain, but the problem is, can we even use it? Okay, very nice. So this is going to be not a perfect run, but that's going to be more than enough, because the rest is going to be up to you. You have to try to basically get 6 debuffs onto your list, or basically that he's going to triple AoEs in the first turn and then double AoEs in the second turn. Now the only thing is, how are we going to finish? Because the problem is, this detonate, I don't think it will break. It might break though. If it breaks, very nice, then we can double drain. But I do think we have to ult with our with her in order to damage a little bit. Then we're going to do this, and then we're going to basically able to actually also drain once. But I kinda want to be a little bit greedy, because I do not know. No, yeah, it won't deal enough damage. I think we would have needed a power strike in order to completely break the shield. So yeah, we're definitely gonna ult with our Melascula, do this drain, and then we're going to finish off with our Brunhild in order to basically heal up everyone. So here you can see 200k damage mark, and oh my god, the drain doesn't even, oh, this won't even break. Very sad. So yeah, looks like we probably would have needed 2 Brunhild cards, but here as you can see, the ult is gonna do a shit ton of damage. Maybe we should have ulted immediately, but I'm not too sure which would have been the way to go. But here as you can see, we got a 13.8k score, and this is not even a perfect score, guys. So yeah, I really hope it was helpful. You enjoyed watching this. Good luck on push week if your guild is looking for guild wars, and yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and peace out for now.